A variety of saloon cars were put up for auction throughout the week to defray monies. These comprise vehicles belonging to the defunct companies, or in some cases those vehicles used as collateral by customers who had been unable to pay off loans granted by the companies. The auctioneers started off the week with a relatively challenging time, as some prospective buyers criticized the process and beneficiaries of some of the bids.
Auction, you can expect two things: either to buy lesser than what the market price, or based on the demand of what is happening in the room, you can get it higher than what the market price is. So basically that's that is. So if you're lucky, you can get it lower. If you're not lucky, you can get it quite higher. Yes.
Are the pricing favorable in your own estimation, looking at the fact that you're going to inspect the vehicles on display?
I would say they are quite a bit highly priced. The prices are quite high.
Why?
Definitely it's auction. And the fact is that you haven't seen, even though I've gone to inspect the car, but we didn't have the chance to actually go into the car to actually see the interior. You will listen to the external of the car. You didn't have the chance to inspect the car and see the condition of the car. So definitely you will expect that, okay, things of that nature, it should be a bit moderately priced.
This prompted a change in pricing with the introduction of a reserved price below which no car will be sold at. Again, the payment process was reviewed from a 2-hour window of payment to approximately 5 hours, failure to do so will see one lose his or her bid. Spokesperson for the receiver, Philomena Kuzu, in an interview with Citi Business News, described the process as largely successful.
I think it's been good. The process has been good. Sales has been successful. Even though on the first day we were overwhelmed a bit about the number of people that trooped in, but it was manageable. So it's been good. If there are any mistakes that we have realized, we will go back, correct them, and the next batch we will improve. But I think on the whole, it's been good.
She again spoke on the next action for all unsold vehicles.
Yes, for the vehicles that were not sold, we are going to get the valuers to revalue them, and then we add them to the next batch that will be selling and will sell. You know, I believe that people came with their own preconceived prices. So they thought it was going to be that lower than even the market price, I'm very sure. But when they came and they realized it was, it was valued, and that is the prices that the valuer came up with. And some of them were a bit disappointed. I could hear people saying that when we started initially and they said give an offer, somebody mentioned as low as 1,000 Ghana for a Toyota car, which is, not to, if that was the expectation, then that was bad. Then it was really dash, because there was no way we could sell a vehicle for 1,000 cedis.
The last day of the auction, however, witnessed an interesting moment where 3 of the 14 vehicles failed to sell. This included 2 Mitsubishi Pajeros, which are 2016 registered, as well as a Toyota Land Cruiser Prado, which is 2017 registered. This, some prospective buyers attributed to the relatively high reserve prices quoted by the auctioneers, which were 170,000 and 270,000 cedis respectively. Meanwhile, the receiver is expected to announce another round of auctioning when adequate assets have been realized in the receivership process.